This is Ackley Attack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the very small haul that I got back during my time at, of course, TorCon this year, which I'll admit, it's not really a big haul by all means, but I did actually garner up some pretty good stuff, and yeah, my time at that convention, well, not necessarily as great as, of course, the last 4 times I've actually went there. I'll still admit, it is a good time for me regardless, and yeah, some things that I've actually done I'm really proud of, while others I did try my best, but yeah, nevertheless, yeah, still really quite glad I did that episode anyways, and I do hope that that for TorCon next year, it will definitely be much better than this year for sure. And I know that's saying a whole lot given to the hell I've actually been through for, of course, that convention this year, so. But regardless, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down in the description box below if you want to go and check it out. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll still be here by the time you get back because, yeah, I've got a lot to say during my time at TorCon this year. Although, come to think of it, I'm still quite proud of course, my skit that I performed at the cosplay contest there, and yeah, I know that's saying a whole lot because I didn't win this year, but I'm still quite proud of my skit for sure, and getting to do that in my ballerina barber cosplay is just absolutely amazing. Though, I am probably looking into possibly thinking of taking adult ballet classes just so that I can get, well, better at the art form. Well, only time will tell on that, but yeah, I guess that'll be something I'll do for sure. And it looks like part of me is kind of regretting for the fact that I didn't get to do it in both of my barber cosplays for sure. Oh hey, I guess probably by the time I do another convention hall episode on this show, I might be able to do that for sure. In fact, I know I am slated to bring my ballerina barber cosplay for Heroes and Villains Con coming up pretty much this upcoming April, so maybe that could be a good opportunity, so yeah. Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Now for today's episode, well, we're actually going to be diving into something rather quite interesting for sure. In fact, I was going to devote this episode and the next episode to, of course, a couple things that pretty much a couple of my family members got for me during their vacation. But I've decided for, of course, this episode, I'll definitely do those for sure, but it won't be until later on. But this time, I think it might be something that I actually did cover on this show pretty much a while ago that I think actually deserves its own episode for sure. So, what is it, you may ask? You dare want to know? Well, I guess I might as well get it out for you right now, so. Alright, so here it is. So what I actually have here is, of course, a brand new Amiibo that I've recently picked up for sure. Except this time, it is, of course, on Princess Peach from the Super Mario series. So yeah, I guess it's about time that I get my hands on this. And, well, I guess seeing how I did talk about my Amiibo collection some time ago, I think it's actually quite fitting that I should go ahead and talk about this in its own episode for sure. So yeah, gonna be the first time I actually talk about an Amiibo on this show individually. So yeah, I guess it makes sense that we should go ahead and talk about this one for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about this. Alright then, looks like I've actually got everything prepared for, of course, this episode, and yep, I do have this in my hand, but before I could go ahead and talk about this one, I think it's actually quite fitting that I should give a little background history for sure. So yeah, for those who don't know, or in fact are new to this show for sure, a while ago, I did an episode on this show, I actually did an episode on this show right around last season for sure, where of course I talked about my entire collection of course, my Amiibos that I've actually currently got for sure, and it's actually for a good reason, and I mean it's actually quite fitting because I know beforehand I might have already talked about pretty much a few of my Amiibos in the past several episodes on this show before, but I do know my Amiibo collection that I did talk about last season is, of course, pretty much well worth it for sure, so yeah, but nevertheless, I'm actually really proud of course, that episode, and yeah, getting to go through my entire Amiibo collection is just absolutely amazing, and I'm really quite impressed with, of course, the ones that I currently got for sure, so yeah, I guess if anything, if you want a little bit more context on that, then I suggest you go watch that episode for sure, just to get your mind wrapped on, of course, the ones I currently got for sure, So yeah, I guess there's no doubt in my mind that I've actually been collecting Amiibos pretty much ever since right around right around early to mid 2015 for sure, and yeah, it's actually for a good reason for sure, because, well, pretty much a lot like everyone else, I am a Nintendo fanboy for sure, and yeah, there's a lot of things from Nintendo I actually really like, yeah, and pretty much a good number of game franchise from that said company that I'm pretty sure me and everyone else really enjoyed too. Like, of course, you got not just the Super Mario franchise, but you also got Legend of Zelda, you also got Metroid, you got you got Pokemon, you got Kirby, and yeah, and let's not forget, you even got Bayonetta, even Metroid, and even Animal Crossing, and that's just to name a few for sure, so yeah. And I know that's simply saying a whole lot because, yeah, given to why I actually said that, I know I'm going to be getting a lot of angry emails from, of course, Xbox and PlayStation fans for sure, and yeah, no disrespect to Xbox and PlayStation for sure. I do know they are really good gaming systems for sure, but I do know with a good snap of a finger that I absolutely really love Nintendo for sure, so yeah. Yeah, I guess it's actually pretty much what I can say on that, and yeah, I think and I guess for the case of my Amiibo collection, well, it's not actually as big as a lot of everyone else's for sure, but I've actually got a really good amount of Amiibos for sure, some of which are tie-ins to, of course, the games that I've been playing for some time, whether they be on, of course, the Wii U, when, of course, I officially started collecting these Amiibo figurines for sure, so yeah, quite literally when I got my hands on my Wii U, that's when I actually started collecting them, to actually adding into, of course, my new Nintendo 3DS, which I've barely used, but I still have it for sure, to, of course, the gaming system that I've actually used quite frequently whenever I play up a really good game for sure, that being, of course, the Nintendo Switch, so yeah, I guess there's no doubt in my mind that yeah, I actually really love the Amiibos for sure, and I've actually used them quite well for, of course, pretty much most, if not all of my games I've actually played, and I guess for the case of course, this I actually got right here, I think it's perfect to, of course, add in for sure, so yeah, I guess it's actually quite fitting for sure, because, yeah, now that I've actually got my background history out of the way, I think we might as well go ahead and officially talk about this for sure. So I guess for starters, oddly enough, I was actually really lucky to, of course, get Princess Peach for sure. So yeah, and of course, it's actually quite fitting for sure because out of all the characters in the Super Mario franchise that have got their own amiibos, I've been wanting to get for some time. Yeah, there's actually quite a whole lot for sure, but oddly enough, with the ones that I currently have, Princess Peach is surprisingly absent in my collection for sure. So yeah, and I guess if anything, to those who are wondering, no, I am not against Princess Peach for sure. I actually think she's actually a really incredible and quite adorable character in the Mario franchise for sure, and yeah, it's actually quite fitting as well because yeah, I guess if anything, both Princess Peach and Mario actually do make a really interesting couple. Yeah, really think about that for sure. Pretty much an Italian plumber actually pretty much goes out and rescue pretty much a princess of the Mushroom Kingdom who is surprisingly pretty much the subject of course, well, major shippings on the internet, so yeah. Yeah, I guess you get the idea on that front. I guess I can agree with a lot with everyone else that yeah, I think Mario and Princess Peach are actually a really good couple for sure. So yeah, seems quite fitting to have a princess actually be in love with a Italian plumber that comes out and rescue her every single time any of the Mario games come out. So yeah. I guess there's no doubt in my mind that I actually really like Princess Peach for sure, and of course, if anything, pretty much her character for sure has actually started out just fine ever since Mario made his debut with, of course, the original NES for sure, but thankfully as later games go on, and of course, pretty much every single spin-off game that's garnered up, they do find a way to actually utilize Princess Peach in a much more different way for sure, and yeah, I think one of my favorites for sure would definitely have to be Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U, to which yeah, I guess if anything, they actually made her as a playable character for sure, which, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a really interesting change, and we actually do get to see a different side of Princess Peach for sure, so yeah. And of course, it is quite fitting for sure because, well, in less than a week by the time this episode goes live, the brand new Super Mario Brothers movie is officially coming out for sure, and yeah, based on what I've seen in the trailers, they actually are going to utilize Princess Peach in a much more different way as opposed to making her a regular old damsel in distress, which I'm actually really opened up to, and again, that's something I haven't actually seen pretty much out of Princess Peach since Super Mario 3D World, which is absolutely amazing. I'm really excited to see on how well that'll actually turn out for sure. So yeah, and for those who are wondering, yes, I am currently slated to go see it for sure because, well, if you have seen my thoughts videos, of course, the trailers for, of course, this movie, you would definitely know I'm really excited to see it for sure. And it is good timing for that movie to come out for sure, given to, of course, that we've been getting some really good movies based on video games a la Detective Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog, with the exception of course, the 2021 Mortal Kombat reboot, and, of course, the Angry Birds movie 2, and Uncharted. And let's not forget The Last of Us, to which I haven't actually seen, but I've heard really good things about it for sure, so yeah, I guess enough about the hang of. Oh yeah, I almost completely forgot, and in case you're wondering, well, ahead of course, the movie coming out, I did manage to order a Mario hag off of Amazon very recently that I'll soon get my hands on, and I am gonna wear for when I do go see the movie for sure, so yeah, I'll be sure to let you know on my social media once I actually do for sure, But anyways, back on topic, I think it makes sense that we should finally talk about the Princess Peach amiibo that I currently got for sure, and And yeah, like I said, I've been wanting to, of course, get Princess Peach for a long time to add to my Amiibo collection for sure. So yeah, and luckily enough, I was lucky enough to get this at my local GameStop, which, yeah, interestingly enough, they actually are selling a pretty much official Mario franchise, some of which are actually tied into the movie that's coming out for sure, which is absolutely amazing for sure. So yeah, I was lucky enough to get this at my local GameStop not too long ago, and well, it's officially in my hands for sure, and yeah, I think we might as well go ahead and talk about it right here and now, so yeah. Alright, so before I can, of course, pretty much dive right into this, or, well, to officially kickstart, of course, this episode right about now, I think it's actually quite fitting to hang out, well, since I know I did talk about the Amiibo thing, of course, past episodes, including my entire collection in its own episode, I think probably, much like my Funko Pop figures that I've actually done several episodes of this show for sure, I guess probably the one thing I probably should mention for sure is, of course, the packaging for, of course, these Amiibos for sure, to which, yeah, I never actually addressed them in, of course, the past several episodes devoted to, of course, most of my Amiibos for sure, but I figure now will be the good time to, of course, for me to actually talk about the packaging for sure, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the packaging for, of course, the Amiibo figurine for sure, particularly of course, this one that I've actually got, is absolutely incredible for sure. Judging by the way I've actually seen it in its entirety, it really does actually stand out for sure. Like, of course, pretty much right around the bottom, you've got, of course, the classic Nintendo Amiibo logos down below, which is absolutely amazing, while showcasing the actual figure inside the plastic packaging for sure. And yeah, you can yeah, and you can even see right around at the front, it actually pretty much showcases an actual render of the actual character in its entirety for sure, to which, of course, yeah, in this case, is in fact Princess Peach, and yeah, you can definitely see on the side, yeah, it has her, part of her name down in there, and yeah, and I guess right around over at the top left is, of course, Super Mario, to which, yeah, I guess the Princess Peach Amiibo figure that I got is actually part of the Super Mario franchise for sure, so yeah, judging by the way I've actually seen it from, of course, the front of course, the packaging, it actually does look really promising for sure, and now if we go on to the back end, oh yeah, it's actually very informational for sure. So yeah, you can clearly see that, seeing of how this is one of the Amiibos that came out during the Amiibo's infancy for sure. You can definitely see that it actually works well with, of course, pretty much the NPC chip, or of course, if I'm reading this correct, yeah, NFC, that's what I meant. Yeah, it actually works well with, of course, the NFC chip that's in the Wii U gamepad, and, of course, completely built into the new Nintendo 3DS, with, of course, a special accessory, which is, of course, the yeah, the NFC reader/writer that is designed for older 3DS models for sure, which, yeah, is absolutely incredible, and I'm actually really quite impressed. And again, keep in mind, seeing how this is actually came out ever since the Amiibo's first launch, yeah, like I said, these are actually made for, of course, the pretty much the gamepad for the Wii U and the new Nintendo 3DS for sure. So yeah, the Nintendo Switch didn't come out around that time for sure, not until sometime later, but yeah, I guess if anything, those are the two they've actually showcased right around to the back of the box, and yeah. And yeah, if my research is actually correct, I do know this can actually work on the Nintendo Switch for sure. In fact, I've never actually tried it with some of my older Amiibos. Oh, okay, maybe I've actually did try that with most of my Pokemon Amiibos for, of course, Pokken Tournament DX on the Switch, but But yeah, I guess you can see where I'm getting at for sure. But man, I think I must have completely forgotten for sure. That's what I get for not playing as much video games for sure. But maybe part of that may be is, of course, I might be saving up to get my own capture card just so that I can do some, well, actual gaming of course, on my live streams on Twitch coming up, which is a work in progress, yes, but I'll get to that when I get to that for sure, so. But anyways, back onto the main subject. Yeah, I guess aside from, of course, pretty much the Wii U and the new Nintendo 3DS for sure. Yeah, pretty much you can also see the head pretty much in the back. This Amiibo that I've got alongside plenty of the other Amiibos as part of the Mario franchise in this lineup is actually mega compatible to one of the games on the Wii U, which was which was of course Mario Party 10, which, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I actually do think it's actually a really good game for sure, and I'm actually really quite impressed with, of course, how well they've actually done, because, well, it's a Mario Party game, so what more do you want, so. But yeah, either way, I think with what I'm seeing at the back, I think he actually does showcase on what Princess Peach can do alongside plenty of the other Mario themed Amiibos that came before her. Like, of course, if anything, it says that you can collect items and power-ups, and of course, yeah, and of course you can actually play with the Amiibo in the actual game. And let's see. And yeah, I guess according to the box, yeah, the back of the box actually did say, "Party up with Peach on a Peach-themed board." So yeah, not only you can actually use this Amiibo figure just to play your game on, but she also comes with, of course, a really nice board that you can play on. So yeah, that's absolutely impressive, and I'm really quite thrilled they've actually done that for sure. So. But yeah, I guess if anything, that's pretty much what I can say for, of course, pretty much the packaging inside Princess Peach for sure. It really does look promising, and I'm really in for a nice treat for, of course, when I actually get her out for sure. To which, speaking of which, well, I guess seeing how we've actually showcased everything in, of course, the packaging, I think we might as well go ahead and unbox it for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, let's go ahead and get this opened up. So yeah, it's quite easy to actually do, to be honest. So yeah, and I think we might as well break it in. So there we go. So alright, and let's just slip this out, and yeah, just get rid of this, and guess we're done with this. Although, much better, so. Alright, and of course, I've got one more job to do, so let's slip this out, and yeah, that was easy, so yeah, looks like we finally got this Princess Peach Amiibo officially out of the packaging for sure, and yeah, I guess seeing it up close and personal, it absolutely looks really great. And I guess for starters, you can definitely see pretty much going all the way up to her head. She actually looks really incredible for sure. Judging by the way you see it up close, her head actually looks really incredible, and her facial expressions is just absolutely amazing. And I'm really quite impressed with the pretty much the way they've done her earrings for sure, and even her nice blonde hair, and of course her nice little crown in addition to that, which is absolutely incredible for sure. I'm just really impressed on how well they shaped this alga for starters, and even got the coloring and the pretty much the imprinting absolutely correct for sure, which, yeah, is of course why I've actually Wahanga for, of course, Princess Peach for sure, and yeah, going over the rest for sure, pretty much the way her arms are, of course, positioned for sure, and even her entire dress in its entirety is absolutely incredible. I'm just really impressed with the nice different shades of pink they've actually showcased on, of course, this one for sure. So yeah, really good mixture of course, some really nice coloring they've actually done on this Amiibo for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, I'm actually really quite impressed with, of course, what I'm actually seeing for, of course, this Amiibo for sure. It really does stand out very well, and I'm really impressed with, of course, how well it actually turned out for sure. So yeah, it can be quite hard to, of course, get all the details right for, of course, this pretty much these small little figurines for sure. But the way they've actually done it for, of course, Princess Peach is just absolutely incredible for sure. And I do know with other versions of course, Princess Peach as an Amiibo, particularly two of the most notable ones, of course, the one they did with, of course, to tie into Super Mario Odyssey, and probably the most famous one of all is, of course, a different version of her in Super Smash Brothers. So yeah, nevertheless, I'm actually really quite impressed with the way they've actually showcased the pretty much this version of Princess Peach for sure. Yeah, it's pretty much what I would expect in its entirety, and yeah, it's just basically, well, Princess Peach being, well, Princess Peach. So yeah, really quite nice that the way they've actually got this one right. It is very well done, I will have to say. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much everything that I have to say for sure. So yeah, I guess overall, I am really impressed with this Princess Peach Amiibo that I got for sure. It really is absolutely incredible for sure, and I'm actually really glad that I got this after so many years for sure. In fact, I've been waiting constantly to see if I can get this in my hands alongside plenty of other Amiibos that I've been wanting to get my hands on for a long time now for sure. But getting it now is just absolutely incredible, and I am really impressed that I finally get to do that for sure. And yeah, luckily enough, and for the fact that I only spent about pretty much nearly $20 just to get my hands on this is actually a really good deal for sure. So yeah, I guess needless to say, I'm really impressed with, of course, getting this for sure. And yeah, I really can't wait to, of course, use this thing, of course, some of the games that I currently got for sure. So yeah, only time will tell, of course, which ones, that I think will be a good fit. In fact, I bet the Amiibo fandom side can help me out on that. Or, of course, when I'll actually gain the time to play video games again for sure. And hell, I'm still waiting on, of course, the proper equipment to do some live streaming on Twitch. In fact, I know for sure I've looked hard on Amazon for the right equipment, and I did find a good amount for sure, but boy, it's gonna be taking up a lot of money to put into my Amazon account in order to get those for sure. But I guess until then, I think it's really quite nice to finally get this Princess Peach Amiibo after quite some time, and yeah, well, finally now my Mario Amiibo that I currently got for sure doesn't have to be lonely anymore. So now, if only I could do the same thing for when I'll get Princess Daisy later on, just so that, well, my Luigi Amiibo doesn't have to be lonely either. So yeah, only time will tell. So yeah, I guess in the meantime, if you actually are lucky enough to, of course, want to get this for sure, I say definitely buy this for sure. It's definitely well worth it for sure. Like I said, I only spent about $20 just to finally get this at my local GameStop not too long ago, but I say this is actually a really good deal for sure, and I'm really glad I actually got it. So yeah, but either way, I can't wait to, of course, use this in my games for sure. It's definitely going to be well worth it, I'm not going to lie. And I guess on that thought, I guess that'll pretty much do exactly that, So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of What the Pickup, and yeah, by all means, pretty much as usual, let me know in the comment section below if on what you thought of this episode for sure, as well as, of course, leave me constructive criticism and or advice as usual, but you know the drill, as usual, so yeah, I guess with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of What the Pickup, and yeah, I guess if anything, now that I finally got this out of the way, I do know in the next couple of episodes, I am going to be talking about pretty much a couple of things that pretty much a few of my family members actually brought home for me, so yeah, it'll be quite interesting to see on how well that'll go for sure, though. Probably given to the condition, I should also feel concerned at this point, but we may never know, so yeah, I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm about to go save the princess, to which, based on my knowledge, she's probably in another castle, so yeah, I guess I should probably do that, so take care, guys. Hey guys, this is Ackley, SamAttack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and plenty more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show support to me on both of my wish lists on Amazon and Right Stuff Anime, and even supporting me with my link on Streamlabs that you can find on my Twitch page. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.